turn off the lights and turn up the volume, because tonight's top 5 scariest videos might make you regret watching alone. Graveyards can just exist and everyone gets the heebie-jeebies. But the graveyard investigated by Ghost on Trend was on another level. They visited St. Oswald's churchyard, and while there are many that can share the same name, this one was involved in the War of Roses between 1455 and 1487. Thousands of people took their last breaths on the field nearby while attempting to flee the conflict, and many nearby farmers and churchgoers believe the area to still be haunted by those lost souls today. So the team decided to head straight in and see what they could find. After a few hours of waving around some spirit boxes and jumping at every noise, they focused their attention on the place they felt the most energy, the path through the graveyard. But as they started recording, they caught some of the most terrifying footage they had ever seen. Take a look.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Thanks for that. So, you willing to talk to us then? Communicate. That's good.
Did you see that? Let's slow down and zoom in. A pale, vaguely shaped figure floats in from the right side of the screen and vanishes. The team clearly didn't notice it when they filmed, as nobody said anything and it wasn't even mentioned throughout the rest of the video. A human wouldn't have vanished into the thin air, and there's nothing within range that could have messed with the camera's focus. So what the hell was it? One of the many spirits who lost their lives during the battle, or something more technical going wrong? This guy is extremely proud of his haunted doll collection, so whenever he got the chance, he would show them off on TikTok. But through doing this, his viewers were able to pick something absolutely petrifying out from the footage he shared. After he caught this doll moving, he moved her into his room so he could keep a better eye on her, which was when he realized just how sinister she really was. But then his other dolls started moving as well. These videos picked up so much traction that the owner was actually invited onto a television program to tell his story. But as he did so, the wrath of his dolls followed him.
Tanya, buat apa tisu? Wong kamu tisu ada kata aku. Loh, siapa yang minta tisu? Enggak, aku nggak minta tisu gitu. Loh, tadi yang ke kamar minta tisu kamu kan? Enggak, aku di kamar di sini.
Push. Apa tuh? Gerak bonekanya?
Enggak, aku di kamar di sini.
Now, this moment on the TV show is a proper showstopper, and the context is everything. As Heron is telling the host about the mischievous antics of one specific doll, Bella, a book suddenly topples over. And get this, the title of the book, Elaine Delan, Dikpan Samaru, translates to Lost in the Embrace of Samaru. It's a famous horror novel about hikers having terrifying paranormal encounters on the haunted Mount Samaru. The irony is just delicious. But watch the doll's arm closely. You can see it move, seemingly pushing the book right off the table. And the timing is impeccable. This happens at the exact moment Heron is describing Bella's history of pranks. It's as if the spirit attached to her heard her name and decided to give a live demonstration. This takes it beyond a simple poltergeist bump. This is what paranormal investigators would classify as a targeted intelligent interaction. Would you agree? Let us know. While attending a funeral, the family were just about to lower the coffin and say their final goodbyes. But when one family member walked towards the freshly dug grave to pay respects, something scarier than death itself took hold. Take a look. Now, he could have just lost his balance a few times and kept stumbling back into the pit. But there's something strange in the pit with him. Right behind him, there appears to be a hand dragging him back in. You can see that he steadied himself around 3 times before falling back again. While it could be a result of shock and fresh soil, the strange hand-like shape pulling him back in is a real head-scratcher. What do you think happened here? While exploring an old boarding house, this guy had been tipped off that something suspicious was happening inside. Many people told him to check out the 3rd-floor balcony, so he went up to see what he could find, and ended up jumping straight out of his skin.
Sebenarnya itu kita sim takut guys, selagi dia tidak berwujud, beta pun sim takut, merinding. Beta pernah live sini, tapi di sini beta paling takut cuk. Ini di balkon 3 di lantai 3. Oke guys, sekian. Anjing. Cuma begitu sah. Keluar wujud kah? Kalau cuma begini juga, beta juga bisa. Masih ada di sebelah mana? Supaya beta jalan kau sih. Cuma begini seorang aja sih takut. Tenang. Sibur jatuh guys. Mau mandi ke apa? Weh anjing.
Egging it on seemed to be making it 10 times more powerful. While you can make things sway and fall over in many different ways, the room he is in is so large and barren. There would be nowhere for anyone to set anything like that up. It was after he had the realization himself that there was nobody here to play a prank on him that the activity got even stronger.
Rice cooker, cuy. Maksudnya
That's one way to ask for a biscuit. This poltergeist has clearly got the munchies and isn't waiting around to be served. But seriously, what in the fresh hell is making that lid flip open on its own? Before you start shouting, "Fishing line," have a proper look at the room. It's massive and wide open. There's absolutely nowhere for a prankster to hide without being completely obvious. You need to be a ninja with a fishing rod to pull that one off. So, what's the real story here? Is our guy sharing his flat with a particularly peckish ghost? Or has he just got a mate with some string and far too much time on his hands? You be the judge of this one. Let us know your thoughts in the comments.